This is why women live longer than men. For a few $100, they could have just hired a moving company, but instead, they're sitting here throwing a couch over an edge down onto people. This is how you get smushed. You know how like ants get smushed sometimes with people? People shouldn't get smushed by couches, but they are. Like, I feel like a truck is heavy, right? Like, do you guys feel like a truck is heavy? Because I feel like a truck is heavy. Do you feel like a truck should be supported by a little piece of wood? A stick, I might add? And then you should just be chilling under the truck doing your thing? I don't think so. I feel like there are probably tools to hold this truck up. I feel like you should go to a repair shop if this is what you're gonna do. This is how you die! Texting while driving kills! For more driving tips, just text safety to 79191. This is a fail. Like, how did they not see this? It's a fail. F-A-I-L. Yeah, I can spell, okay? Be proud. How did nobody read this before publishing? You're literally getting people to text after you tell them not to text. They probably mean text when you're home, but still. Now this is ironic. I love some good irony in my life. It's a safety shop. To which he's not being very safe. Like, he just put a board over these two ladders. I feel like that board's gonna go. Couldn't he just climb up the ladder? Honestly, I hate ladders. Ladders terrify me. I'm not that scared of heights, but ladders terrify me. Like, it could be this tall off the ground, and I feel like that thing is gonna snap and just destroy me. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Tetris master of changing light bulbs. Isn't that what this kind of is? He's pretty much playing a very dangerous IRL game of Tetris. He's balancing tables on top of a table on top of more tables. And then, to top it up, the cherry on top of the Tetris game, a ladder. My worst enemy. This is so dangerous. You should never drink alcohol in the pool. Never mind the giant floating electrical stuff that's gonna electrocute everybody. Yeah, that cannot be safe. That isn't safe. Thought that the slippers was gonna protect us. They're like, oh, rubber conducts electricity. I'm good. You thought you hated your job. Look at this dude. He's literally holding up a sign at a range. Like, what if the people have bad aim? Ever thought about that? What if they aim a little bit too low? That might just be an early haircut for you. Water faucet placement, 10 out of 10, I might add. I mean, not only is there not a sink there, like zero sink, where's the water supposed to go? This is gonna be a disaster. But there's an electrical outlet. And if there's two things that don't mix, it's water and electricity. I feel like everybody knows that. Like, I feel like you don't even need to go to school to know that. Water, electricity is a big no-no. You just gotta watch one episode of Pokemon and you know that Pikachu is destroying Squirtle, okay? And that's all you need to know. Water and electricity are no. What? Oh no, imagine you lived in this building. Like, are they trying to hold up the building with poles? What happened here? I don't know what happened here, but I don't want to know what happened here. And I don't want what's happening here to ever happen. This might have been an earthquake. I don't know. I hope this wasn't like the person building the building wrong, because shame on them. Building falling? Oh sure, these are gonna hold it. Trampoline on a balcony. Imagine the cool flips you could do off this thing. But it's gonna be the only flip you ever do in your life because it's on a balcony. Do I need to say anymore? Like, I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna jump on that thing, and then you're gonna fall really far down. There's definitely a safer way to fix this than sitting on it. I know, sometimes we get sweaty, but I'd rather be sweaty than fall off of a building. The one below it even fell. This one could fall too. If the one below it fell, they're clearly not sturdy enough. Maybe they're not made to support human weight. I have watched way too many horror movies to know how this ends. And it's not good, it's terrifying. Okay, I've seen more horror movie previews than actual movies because the previews are scary enough. Help. Hashtag save Azzyland. This guy just has massive OCD. Like, he's like, that spot on my window needs to get cleaned now. I can't wait for the window cleaners that are coming in tomorrow. I can't concentrate with that spot on my window. And you know what, dude? I get you. But you know what you do in this situation? Just get curtains. Just hide the spot. If you can't fix it, hide it. That's why my closet is a mess. I'm just like, I don't feel like cleaning it. Just hide it. Throw everything in there. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I appreciate good improvisation. Good improvisers are awesome. When something just isn't working out and you can, put some things together and make it happen. That's awesome. But this is just, what could go wrong? Everything. Everything could go wrong. I mean, maybe I'm being a skeptic, but like, I just want him to get down and I want to give him a hug. Driving a vehicle on top of a building that's crumbling apart? What part of that doesn't sound appealing? All of it doesn't sound appealing. Like, he already looks like he's about to slide off. Not for $1 million would I do this. Oh yeah! Great idea! Let me just stick my foot into this machine that shreds trees like they're tissues. He's trying to push the trees in with his foot. I just got goosebumps looking at this. I'm afraid they're gonna saw this guy in half. Put the saw down and find a proper table to do it on, not a human. What were they thinking? There's no way this is real. There's no way people are this dumb. Look at this dude changing the detector like he thinks he's in a Creed. What are you doing up there? Okay, at least there's a wall there. I was like, imagine the doors could just like split open and it would go into the splits. That would be horrible. There's probably a harness for this, but instead, these men are just holding him by his shirt. What could go wrong? They could let go. His shirt could rip. I don't want to find out. He doesn't want to wait for the harness. He's like, you know what? I gotta get home. It's almost 5 p.m. This one, I know what happens. I've watched enough cartoons to know how this ends. So the other guy's gonna accidentally cut it, and then the other guy is gonna fall. It's like basic cartoon physics. I know what these guys are feeling. Sucks not being able to get a good Wi-Fi connection. I would also go to great lengths for the Wi-Fi. At first, I thought it was pretty dumb that he was using a ladder, power lines, and then attaching it. I was like, electricity? But then I noticed it was even dumber because they're balancing the ladder on a fence. I'm no electrician, but I'm pretty sure this isn't how it works. Pretty sure. What did I say before again? Water and electricity. You've got to keep them far away from each other. Like so far that like they can't see each other, like this. So you're saying that you want me to go back and get a bigger ladder? What do I look like to you? Just give me that little tiny ladder. I got an idea. The ladder just needed to be this much taller. They could have just gotten another ladder. The worst part about it, they're doing this to trim a bush. Like, is it really that important to trim a bush? Would anyone even really notice? I don't know. Would they? The bushes don't really need to get trimmed that bad. But like, a human life is at stake. A human life. Human lives? Human life. Yeah. I know, crazy, right? When you run out of bricks, so then you just play Jenga. Why would this happen? I don't know, but that's what happened here, I think. Looks like they were playing Jenga, but a very dangerous version of Jenga. Like one that I'm not down to play. I'm already bad at Jenga. At first I was a little confused about what's happening, but then I noticed they are literally holding a man upside down by his feet. I wonder how they decided who had to go down. Rock, paper, scissors it. I feel like there's probably better ways. Like they could have pulled straws. Or use the ladder. Okay, I got another one for you guys. Remember how I said electricity and water don't mix? You know what else doesn't mix? Gas and fire. When gas and fire mix, this is what happens. You know what else doesn't mix? Brushing your teeth and orange juice. Ooh, don't try it. It's gross. More things that don't mix. Alcohol and cell phones. If you combine them, the cell phone will get broken or lost. 2 things that don't mix. Success and negativity. This is so true. Focus on the good and you win. Focus on the bad and you hurt yourself the most. And others. See, when you're always focused on the bad, you're not focusing on making yourself better and doing greater things. You're always focusing on the things that don't matter. 2 things that don't mix, me and exercise. It's hard to get into the routine, isn't it? Toothpaste and oranges, I told you, it doesn't work. 2 things that don't mix. Crocs and everything else. There is never a good occasion to wear Crocs. My dad wears Crocs. I always make fun of him secretly. Not secretly, I do it to his face. But like in a joking, loving way because I love my dad. But I'm still like Crocs, and he's always like, but they're comfortable. And I'm like, true, my shoes are uncomfortable, so he's probably winning. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.